Fresno Pacific looking for some payback, taking on California Baptist on senior night for the Sunbirds, who are also looking to finish the regular season perfect at home. Early in the game, in transition off the steal, Malcolm Griffin, he'll go coast to coast for the lay-in. He had 16 points on the night for FPU. And of course, it wouldn't be senior night without the seniors. Antonio Credit, in his final regular season game as a Sunbird, gets the lay-in on the spin move. He had 9 points, a little more on him later. Sunbirds up 5, and John Taylor doing what he has done all season. The fancy handle and the hang time off the spin in the lane, it drops. Then Taylor on the feed from Griffin, one of his 8 assists, knocks down the tough fadeaway. He had 31 points to lead all scorers. The transition game working for FPU as senior Matt Samuels finds Griffin for the easy lay-in. Sunbirds up 5. Anthony Cosentino on the drive and the lay-in. He had 15 for the Lancers, one of 5 players in double figures for CBU. Opposite end, and Samuels knocks down the fadeaway J, his only bucket of the night. Then a little senior-to-senior action as Ricky Vick finds Credit down low. Sunbirds down by 4. On defense, though, Credit getting it done with the block, one of his season-high 6 on the night. Sunbirds pulling away in the second half, and who else? John Taylor getting the and one. FPU goes on to win this one by a final of 81-74.
Our guys have done a great job protecting home court. To go undefeated for an entire season with the quality of opponents we played, I think is really special. And it was, in a lot of ways, a revenge game. I mean, they did. They absolutely spanked us in Riverside earlier in the season, and we wanted to come out and play well and find a way to get a win. We did the second part of that. We got a win. I don't think we played particularly well. But, hey, again, obviously the game's to win, and we got that done tonight. So we can move on and hopefully be a lot sharper on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good thing. I mean, obviously, it was a 93-75 loss. Early in the season, a lot of guys just got together. So, obviously, come back. We owed them one just like a couple other teams on the year, like Azusa. And, I mean, we just had to come in our home court, and we talked about this being a championship because we were undefeated at home up until this point, so to close the regular season out right.
He put up big numbers at Chicago State as a 2 guard, and he came here and we started playing him at the 2 and moved him to point guard about 7 or 8 games in. And the way he's led our team has been, there's no way to measure what the value that he's brought to us. There's another guy I think that sacrificed some of his offense for the good of our team, and there's no doubt in my mind that he'll end up playing somewhere after this season over. I mean, he's a heck of a player and a guy that I've really enjoyed coaching. A guy that's very mature that I've had a lot of good conversations this year. I'm really proud of him, and yeah, he's done a lot of great things for us.
I mean, it's been a fun ride. The 2 years that Coach Wright gave me, it's been a blessing. Because at one point in time I didn't really know where I was going to go last summer, and I ended up signing here real late. It was a treat signing with Tone. I mean, this year it's been a humbling experience, battling through injuries and kind of taking the back seat, but it's been a fun ride, been a treat playing with these guys.
Yeah, Zach's a weapon. He's going to be a big part of us hopefully, having a chance to win the whole thing in Indiana. I mean, he can really play, and he's been really unselfish, and I think he hasn't probably had the senior year that him or I envisioned, but I think he's going to finish it off very, very well. He's been another guy that's been a blessing to coach. Great academically. Graduate at the end of next fall. With a business degree from here, and he's going to be very successful in life, and I feel very lucky that he's been in our program for 2 years.
Oh, it's been real special. It's been real special. I had a lot of fun. I'm really glad Coach Wright recruited me. Took me in under his wing, got me to play hard. Taught me some stuff. And I just incorporated it on the court, and I think we got a real special team this year. I think we're gonna do some big things.
Yeah, he's been an X factor for us. Yeah, to me, he could be the most underrated player in the PacWest. He does so many things that just don't show up in the stat sheet. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that he's an all-conference player, just with what he's done. And yeah, I mean, he's logged a lot of minutes for us. And he's him and Tyler are only true bigs, and so he gets beat up every single night, and does so many things that are conducive to us winning basketball games. There's no way we'd be having the season we're having without Antonio Credit. No question about it.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to hold it back in the pregame is real special to be able to have people that care about you and that I care about a lot. To be able to come out here and enjoy this special time with me, because I'm playing basketball since I was 5 and it's all over. You know what I'm saying? After the end of the season, so I'm just trying to maximize and go out with a ring. You know what I'm saying? Trying to not get emotional, but you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. I really love this game. It's gave me a lot of blessings. My time at FPU has really been amazing. I've grown up a lot as a man. I've learned a lot about myself and about how to deal with people and how to be a productive individual in society. and I'm just trying to carry all that over. You know, the real world starts in T-minus after March 4th, you know, so I'm really trying to do it.
I'm really going to miss him. He's been, you know, in a lot of ways the heart and soul of what we've done here, you know, this season and the two previous before. It's a really great leader. You know, I love him because he has so much passion, and that's part of the reason him and I get along so well. But he's, you know, and just what he brings to us off the floor. You know, he's extremely well liked. You know, he's a grown man. He takes care of his business. He's a great student. He's the president of SAC. If everyone was like Ricky, I would, you know, I'd have a pretty easy job as a coach. That's for sure.